I'm running an ad break now, but don't worry, it's just a loading screen. Senior flip-flop 102020. Everyone say thank you. The race session is at Laguna Seca. Neutral Warlord is third. Race start. Neutral Warlord is now third. Honor a Casual is fifth. Neutral Warlord is P4. Neutral Warlord passed Senior Flip-Flop 102020 from Team Top Hat Gaming for third. Honor a Casual is P5. Apollo Victoria 44 entering the pits is 20th. Ed Prest from Team 420 is P2. Neutral Warlord is P3. Ed Prest from Team 420 is P2. Caprica 6 is P7. Apollo Victoria 44 exiting pits. Ed Prest from Team 420 is P2. Epic 1744 is P9. Ed Prest from Team 420 is P2, 0.3 behind Floydy 1977 from Team Piston Heads. Floydy 1977 from Team Piston Heads is second, 0.1 behind Ed Prest from Team 420. Neutral Warlord is third, 0.3 behind Floydy 1977 from Team Piston Heads. Epic 1744 is P9, 0.4 behind Infantile Epic.
X500, 81-165.
Floydy 1977 from Team Piston Heads is P3, 0.5 behind Neutral Warlord. Epic 1744 is P9, 0.4 behind Obilazamax from Team Seto Racing. Fafameka from Team NAF Gum Kings is 11th, 0.3 behind L121 Dater 1967 from Team 420. Lisbeth 111 is P13, 0.2 ahead of Black Knightsa. Epic 1744 is P9, 0.3 behind Obilazamax from Team Seto Racing. Caprica 6 is P6 driving a Koenigsegg, 0.2 behind Dudsmokablent from Team 420.
Fafamaka cheered X500, 86-206.
from Team NAF Gum Kings is P11, 0.4 behind L121 Dater 1967 from Team 420. Epic 1744 on lap 3 is 9th, 0.1 behind Obilazamax from Team Seto Racing. Obilazamax from Team Seto Racing is 9th, 0.4 behind Epic 1744. Caprica 6 is P6, 0.1 behind Dudsmokablent from Team 420. Dudsmokablent from Team 420 is 6th, 0.3 behind Caprica 6. Neutral Warlord is P2, 0.5 behind Ed Prest from Team 420. Infantile Epileg is 7th, 0.4 behind Dudsmokablent from Team 420. Epic 1744 is 8th, 0.4 behind Infantile Epileg. Fafameka from Team NAF Gumkings is 11th, 0.3 behind L121 Dater 1967 from Team 420. Neutral Warlord on lap 4 is 2nd, 0.5 behind Ed Prest from Team 420. Infantile Epilik on lap 4 is 7th, 0.2 behind Duds Mokablunt from Team 420. Black Knightsa is P13, 0.2 behind Senior Flip Flop 102020 from Team Top Hat Gaming. Black Knightsa is now 12th. Neutral Warlord is 2nd, 0.4 behind Ed Prest from Team 420. Infantile Epilik is 7th, 0.4 behind Duds Mokablunt from Team 420. Infantile Epilik was 1.1 faster last lap. Neutral Warlord is 2nd, 0.5 behind Ed Prest from Team 420. Apollo Victoria 44 entering the pits is P20. Infantile Epilik on lap 4 is P7, 0.4 behind Duds Mokablunt from Team 420. Epic 1744 is P8, 0.3 behind Infantile Epilik. Neutral Warlord is 2nd, 0.5 behind Ed Prest from Team 420. Infantile Epilik is P6, 0.3 behind Duds Mokablunt from Team 420. Neutral Warlord is P2, 0.4 behind Ed Prest from Team 420. Apollo Victoria 44 exiting pits. Infantile Epilik on lap 5 is P6, 0.4 behind Duds Mokablunt from Team 420. Neutral Warlord is 2nd. Best lap is a 1:30.780. Caprica 6 exiting pits. Epic 1744 is 7th driving a Ferrari, 0.5 behind Infantile Epilik. Fafameka from Team NAF Gumkings is 10th, 0.4 behind L121 Dater 1967 from Team 420. Honora Casual is 4th driving a Ferrari, 0.4 behind Floydy 1977 from Team Piston Heads. Ed Prest from Team 420 on lap 5 is P2, 0.4 behind Neutral Warlord. Ed Prest from Team 420 passed Neutral Warlord for first. Epic 1744 on lap 5 is P7, 0.3 behind Duds Mokablunt from Team 420. Neutral Warlord is P2, 0.5 behind Ed Prest from Team 420. Fafameka from Team NAF Gumkings is 10th driving a McLaren, 0.2 behind L121 Dater 1967 from Team 420. Neutral Warlord is P2, 0.4 behind Ed Prest from Team 420. Epic 1744 is 7th, 0.3 behind Duds Mokablunt from Team 420. Neutral Warlord on lap 6 is 2nd, 0.4 behind Ed Prest from Team 420. Honora Casual is P4, 0.3 behind Floydy 1977 from Team Piston Heads. Neutral Warlord is P2 driving a Aston Martin, 0.4 behind Ed Prest from Team 420. Honora Casual is P4, 0.4 behind Floydy 1977 from Team Piston Heads. Epic 1744 on lap 6 is P9, 0.2 behind L121 Dater 1967 from Team 420. Floydy 1977 from Team Piston Heads entering the pits is 4th. Neutral Warlord is 2nd. L121 Dater 1967 from Team 420 is 9th, 0.2 behind Black Knightsa. Black Knightsa entering the pits is 11th. Black Knightsa is P11, 0.6 behind L121 Dater 1967 from Team 420. Black Knightsa was 1.6 faster last lap. Neutral Warlord is P2, 0.4 behind Ed Prest from Team 420. Floydy 1977 from Team Piston Heads is 13th, 3.4 ahead of Caprica 6. Floydy 1977 from Team Piston Heads exiting pits. Floydy 1977 from Team Piston Heads lost P13 to Caprica 6. Neutral Warlord is P2. Apollo Victoria 44 on lap 6 is 19th, 0.4 behind Botaxton Hits. Black Knightsa exiting pits. Neutral Warlord is 2nd, 0.3 behind Ed Prest from Team 420. Ed Prest from Team 420 entering the pits is 2nd. Neutral Warlord passed Ed Prest from Team 420 for P1. Ed Prest from Team 420 is P2. Black Knightsa is 15th. Epic 1744 is 8th, 0.4 behind Fafameka from Team NAF Gum Kings. Fafameka from Team NAF Gum Kings entering the pits is P8. Epic 1744 passed Fafameka from Team NAF Gum Kings for P7. Fafameka from Team NAF Gum Kings is 8th. Honora Casual is 3rd, 0.1 behind Infantile Epiloc. Ed Prest from Team 420 exiting pits. Caprica 6 is P12, 0.5 behind Seigneur Flip Flop 102020 from Team Top Hat Gaming. Caprica 6 was 14.4 faster last lap. Fafameka from Team NAF Gum Kings is 14th. Fafameka from Team NAF Gum Kings exiting pits. Caprica 6 is P12, 0.4 behind Seigneur Flip Flop 102020 from Team Top Hat Gaming. Neutral Warlord entering the pits is P1. Neutral Warlord is P1. Seigneur Flip Flop 102020 from Team Top Hat Gaming is 12th, 0.6 behind Caprica 6. Black Knightsa is P15, 0.3 behind Fafameka from Team NAF Gum Kings. Bot Pumpkin of Glory is P20, 0.4 behind Botaxton Hits. Caprica 6 is 11th, 0.2 behind Bot I Generate. Neutral Warlord exiting pits. Lisbeth 111 is P8, 0.4 behind Neutral Warlord. Bot I Generate entering the pits is P11. Caprica 6 entering the pits is 12th. Lisbeth 111 passed Neutral Warlord for 7th. Caprica 6 is 11th. Fafameka from Team NAF Gum Kings is P15, 1.0 behind Black Knightsa. Lisbeth 111 is P8, 0.5 behind Neutral Warlord. Avalazamax from Team Ceto Racing is 4th, 0.3 behind Dudes Mocha from Team 420. Infantile Epiloc entering the pits is 2nd. Bot I Generate exiting pits. Caprica 6 exiting pits. Infantile Epiloc is 2nd. Botaxton Hits is P19. Dudes Mokablund from Team 420 is third. Best lap is a 1:33.938. 3.158 off the fastest lap. Infantile Epilogue is 7th, 0.5 ahead of Lisbeth 111. Infantile Epilogue exiting pits. Infantile Epilogue lost P8 to Ed Prest from Team 420. Floydy 1977 from Team Piston Heads is P11, 0.5 behind Senior Flip Flop 102020 from Team Top Hat Gaming. Floydy 1977 from Team Piston Heads was 3.6 faster last lap. Floydy 1977 from Team Piston Heads passed Senior Flip Flop 102020 from Team Top Hat Gaming for 10th. Ed Prest from Team 420 is 8th. Ed Prest from Team 420 passed Lisbeth 111 for 7th. Dudes Mokablund from Team 420 is third. Bot Pumpkin of Glory is 20th, 0.7 behind Bot Axton Hits. Lisbeth 111 entering the pits is P8. Bot C0 Fee Kitten is 17th, 0.5 behind Apollo Victoria 44. Apollo Victoria 44 was 16.2 faster last lap. Bot Pumpkin of Glory is 20th, 0.5 behind Bot Axton Hits. Ed Prest from Team 420 is P7, 0.4 behind Neutral Warlord. Lisbeth 111 is 13th, 0.8 behind Fafameka from Team NAF Gum Kings. Fafameka from Team NAF Gum Kings was 8.4 faster last lap. Lisbeth 111 exiting pits. Caprica 6 is P15 driving a Koenigsegg, 0.4 behind Bot I Generate. Bot I Generate on lap 10 is 15th driving a Ferrari 488 GTB, 0.3 behind Caprica 6. Epic 1744 is 4th, 0.6 behind Dudes Mokablund from Team 420. Floydy 1977 from Team Piston Heads is 9th. Epic 1744 is P4, 0.3 behind Dudes Mokablund from Team 420. Fafameka from Team NAF Gum Kings on lap 12 is 12th. Epic 1744 is 4th, 0.4 behind Dudes Mokablund from Team 420. Abalazamax from Team Cito Racing entering the pits is 2nd. Abalazamax from Team Cito Racing is 2nd. Floydy 1977 from Team Piston Heads is P9. Best lap is a 1:32.290. 1.510 off the fastest lap. Epic 1744 is P3, 0.5 behind Dudes Mokablund from Team 420. Floydie 1977 from Team Piston Heads entering the pits is 9th. Floydie 1977 from Team Piston Heads is 9th. Epic 1744 is 3rd, 0.3 behind Dudes Mocha from Team 420. Black Knightsa entering the pits is P10. Abalazamax from Team Cito Racing exiting pits. Black Knightsa is 11th. Ed Prest from Team 420 is P6. Epic 1744 is P3, 0.3 behind Dudes Mocha from Team 420. Caprica 6 entering the pits is P14. Caprica 6 is P14. Lisbeth 111 is P12. Floydie 1977 from Team Piston Heads exiting pits. Lisbeth 111 passed Floydie 1977 from Team Piston Heads for P11. Epic 1744 entering the pits is P3. Black Knightsa is P14. Black Knightsa exiting pits. Epic 1744 is P3. Fafameka from Team NAF Gum Kings is P10. Best lap is a 132.082, 1.302 off the fastest lap. Ed Prest from Team 420 is P6, 0.4 behind Neutral Warlord. Ed Prest from Team 420 is now 5th. Caprica 6 exiting pits. Neutral Warlord is P5, 0.2 behind Ed Prest from Team 420. Senior Flip Flop 102020 from Team Top Hat Gaming is 10th, 0.1 behind Fafameka from Team NAF Gum Kings. Fafameka from Team NAF Gum Kings was 10.8 faster last lap. Epic 1744 exiting pits. Neutral Warlord is 5th. Black Knightsa is P14, 0.5 behind Bot I Generate. Bot I Generate was 36.7 faster last lap. Neutral Warlord is P5, 0.4 behind Ed Prest from Team 420. Black Knightsa is P14, 0.4 behind Bot I Generate. Dudes Mocha from Team 420 entering the pits is P2. Neutral Warlord is 5th, 0.4 behind Ed Prest from Team 420. L1 Chu 1 Dater 1967 from Team 420 entering the pits is P3. Apollo Victoria 44 entering the pits is P15. L1 Chu 1 Dater 1967 from Team 420 is 3rd. Floydie 1977 from Team Piston Heads on lap 14 is P12, 0.3 behind Lisbeth 111. Infantile Epileg is 4th, 0.5 behind Ed Prest from Team 420. Lisbeth 111 on lap 14 is 12th, 0.3 behind Floydie 1977 from Team Piston Heads. Dudes Mocha from Team 420 exiting pits. L1 Chu 1 Dater 1967 from Team 420 is P8. L1 Chu 1 Dater 1967 from Team 420 exiting pits. L1 Chu 1 Dater 1967 from Team 420 lost 8th to Fafameka from Team NAF Gum Kings Apollo Victoria 44 exiting pits. Lisbeth 111 is 12th, 0.5 behind Floydie 1977 from Team Piston Heads. Honor a Casual entering the pits is 1st. Honor a Casual is P1. Black Knightsa is P13, 2.2 ahead of Bot I Generate. Lisbeth 111 is 12th driving a Dallara, 0.6 behind Floydie 1977 from Team Piston Heads. Honor a Casual is 4th. Honor a Casual exiting pits. Fafameka from Team NAF Gum Kings entering the pits is 8th. Fafameka from Team NAF Gum Kings is P8. Caprica 6 is 15th. Senior Flip Flop 102020 from Team Top Hat Gaming entering the pits is 10th. Senior Flip Flop 102020 from Team Top Hat Gaming is P10. Ed Prest from Team 420 is 2nd, 2.4 behind Neutral Warlord. Neutral Warlord was 2.9 faster last lap. Epic 1744 is 6th, 0.2 behind Abalazamax from Team Ceto Racing. Fafameka from Team NAF Gum Kings exiting pits. Infantile Epilogue is P3, 0.5 behind Ed Prest from Team 420. Ed Prest from Team 420 was 1.6 faster last lap. Infantile Epilogue passed Ed Prest from Team 420 for 2nd. Epic 1744 is 6th. Senior Flip Flop 102020 from Team Top Hat Gaming exiting pits. Ed Prest from Team 420 is P3, 0.5 behind Infantile Epilogue. Epic 1744 is P6, 0.5 behind Abalazamax from Team Ceto Racing. Abalazamax from Team Ceto Racing is P6, 0.1 behind Epic 1744. Ed Prest from Team 420 is 3rd, 0.4 behind Infantile Epilogue. Epic 1744 is P5, 0.5 behind Unera Casual. Epic 1744 was 5.1 faster last lap. Ed Prest from Team 420 is 3rd, 0.5 behind Infantile Epilogue. Epic 1744 on lap 17 is P5, 0.4 behind Unera Casual. Ed Prest from Team 420 is 3rd. Bot C0 Fee Kitten entering the pits is P17. Caprica 6 entering the pits is 15th. Caprica 6 is P15. Ed Prest from Team 420 is P3, 0.4 behind Infantile Epilogue. Ed Prest from Team 420 was 1.0 faster last lap. Abalazamax from Team Ceto Racing is 6th, 0.3 behind Epic 1744. Ed Prest from Team 420 is P3, 0.3 behind Infantile Epilogue. Bot C0 Fee Kitten exiting pits. Epic 1744 is P5, 0.5 behind Unera Casual. Caprica 6 exiting pits. Ed Prest from Team 420 on lap 18 is 3rd, 0.3 behind Infantile Epilogue. Infantile Epilogue is 3rd. Senior Flip Flop 102020 from Team Top Hat Gaming is 14th. Best lap is a 136.476. 6.443 off the fastest lap. Epic 1744 is 5th, 0.3 behind Unera Casual. Black Knightsa is P12, 0.4 behind Lisbeth 111. Fafameka from Team NAF Gum Kings is P10, 0.4 behind Floydie 1977 from Team Piston Heads. Bot Axton Hits entering the pits is P19. Infantile epilogue is P7. Infantile epilogue exiting pits. Epic 1744 is P4, 0.4 behind Unera Casual. Black Knightsa is 12th, 0.5 behind Lisbeth 111. Epic 1744 is 4th, 0.5 behind Unera Casual. Lisbeth 111 is P12, 0.2 behind Black Knightsa. Black Knightsa was 3.7 faster last lap. Apollo Victoria 44 is 15th, 0.5 behind Seigneur Flip Flop 102020 from Team Top Hat Gaming. Apollo Victoria 44 was 26.1 faster last lap. Bot Axton hits exiting pits. Apollo Victoria 44 passed Seigneur Flip Flop 102020 from Team Top Hat Gaming for 14th. Bot I Generate entering the pits is P13. Bot I Generate is 13th. L1 Chu 1 Dater 1967 from Team 420 is 7th, 1.9 ahead of Infantile Epilogue. Fafameka from Team NAF Gum Kings is 10th driving a McLaren, 0.4 behind Floydy 1977 from Team Piston Heads. Bot I Generate is 15th, 3.5 behind Seigneur Flip Flop 102020 from Team Top Hat Gaming. Bot I Generate exiting pits. Bot Pumpkin of Glory entering the pits is P19. The leader has just finished the race. Neutral Warlord finished P1. Floydy 1977 from Team Piston Heads finished P9. Fafameka from Team NAF Gum Kings finished P10. Black Knightsa. Lisbeth 111. Edprest from Team 420 finished second. Unera Casual finished P3. Bot C0 Fikidden. Epic 1744 finished P4. Abalazamax from Team Cito Racing finished 5th. Bot Axton hits. Dudes Mokablunt from Team 420 finished P6. L1 Chu 1 Dater 1967 from Team 420 finished 7th. Infantile Epilogue finished 8th. Apollo Victoria 44. Seigneur Flip Flop 102020 from Team Top Hat Gaming. Bot I Generate. Caprica 6.